Hello and welcome. Today we have a VOD review on Dorado. We got a Platinum Genji player. I've never seen this video before, so I'll be commenting in real time. So let's get into it. This comp is super cool. I love it. One tank, triple DPS, two healers. So what does that mean? So a lot of times tank players who play Winston and D.Va, they kind of get used to that dive comp style of play. I don't want to get too much into that. But basically, the tank player has to be very careful about how aggressive he can be, especially a solo Reinhardt who doesn't have, a Zarya or a D.Va to back him up. He has to be very careful about how aggressive he gets. He's going to be reliant on the 3 DPS, creating a lot of pressure with their damage, ideally from multiple angles, and then he can push forward with his shield, get very, very aggressive once that is in. Once that pressure from the DPS is in place. So the reason I mention that is because a lot of times players, they kind of get caught off guard when they have to play a composition that they're not used to. They'll kind of fall apart because their understanding of how compositions work isn't that great. So what does that mean for this Genji player? Let's kind of bring that back to him. So what that means is, if you watch any of my videos, you know that I like engagements to be very methodical, very careful, and very precise. So what I don't want this Genji player to do is just dive in as if he had the Genji, the Winston and D.Va that he might normally have with him. So what I would recommend, and I would actually recommend this even if he did have a Winston and a D.Va, but even more so, what I would like for this Genji to do is to go towards that far right wall, the yellow wall, get over it, just make a beeline for it as fast as he can. Maybe there'll be opponents in his way along the way, but if not, then make a beeline for it. Otherwise, pressure the opponents off of that side and then go towards it. Once you're over that wall, then from that side of the map, you can pressure your opponents with left clicks all day until a pick happens, excuse me, or they start to move in a position that's advantageous to you. Then you can go in and strike. But what I don't want you to do, again, is just to dive in and just be like, oh, what the hell, team? Cool. So I hope that makes sense. Let's get this started. Actually, I just realized this looks like it's on the Chinese server. That's cool. Okay. I mean, it could be the different server, but I don't know. I guess it could be an Asian server, right? The Asia servers. Okay, cool. So this is good. This is a good start. Okay. So far I like that you're very careful so far with your play. It's not too aggressive. I like that. I still would have liked to see you go for that right yellow wall to climb over. But this is good. I like that you're not just going in, so that's great. Waiting out the Discord. Good, good. A little trouble with the jump there. Let me see that again. Okay. I think that's fine. I'm a little... Well, okay, he had the Discord on him, so you were just going for him. No, this is fine. This is fine. This is good. Whew. At close ranges like that, you want to go for right clicks over the left click. So, like, specifically right... So like at this distance, you can go for right clicks. This is perfect for right clicks because the right click DPS, if you don't know this, is faster than the left click DPS. I mean, you could make an argument for like, okay, well, if you get the left clicks all in the head on D.Va, then that's going to be, I think that would be better than one. How would the math work? Yeah, the left click, well, actually depends on the exact speed difference. But anyways, in general, right here, you want to go for the right clicks. I can almost guarantee you that is better at this distance. Cool. Cool. Nice. I love the respect that you gave a Reaper, especially since I think he had an orb. Yeah, he had the Orb of Harmony. It was probably going to fade off in like a second from now, but still, I love the respect there. It's great. And you still want to press him, though. And you got Zenyatta with you. So actually, Zenyatta was going for the Reaper. You should probably follow up with him on the left. Yeah, so this is actually a pretty big mistake on your part. As Genji, it is probably your primary job is to contest and push flanks out, and then ultimately to flank your opponents. What you don't want is to leave your flank open. So, like, Reaper's still there, and presumably it looks like Zenyatta's going to go 1v1 him, which Zenyatta can win that fight. But it would be great if you just helped him clean up that fight right there. It looks like you're going to go for a flank on this side. We'll see what happens. But I want to highlight that is a very critical area you just made by not going for that Reaper. Hopefully your Zen doesn't die. Oh, is that him? Whatever. Okay. Okay, I do like this. I love this, actually. The problem, though, is that the timing, the time in which you decided to do this. Your teammates are kind of fully engaged in a fight right now. Let's kind of see. No. Okay, they have time to back off. No, this is good. So the reason I say this is because in solo queue, communication is very difficult. You're with 5 random people you never played with before. If this was like a team, like a scrim or a professional match, this would be great because the team can kind of wait for you to get in position. My worry is that they're just going to jump in without you. But given the positioning that they were in, actually, I think this is fine. So I like that you're doing this. So this is good. This is very good. Okay, so we hear the Zen. Yes. Yes. Oh, no, you missed the right click. Okay, so a little bit sloppy, but excellent. I love the flank. It was great. Perfectly executed. This is textbook. Very well done. The one thing I will say, though, is like I think I was saying earlier, I need you to start doing these flanks sooner, quicker. When you get used to doing that, these plays are going to fall into your lap all the time. But that being said, I don't want to take away from the play because it was a great play. Okay, and then you back off. And that was great. Your play is stellar. Let me see that. You're pressing. So it looks like the quality's not so great, but I think Winston was pretty low on health, and you decided to go for him. I don't mind this, actually, given what we have on the kill feed. You guys can, yeah, you can manage this, and you have the Mercy with you. No, this is fine. This is good. I don't want to get too much into the details, so let's keep it up. Keep it going. Right clicks, yes. Oh, but you're missing some. Nice. Well done. Good. Okay. Okay, so right there. So right here. Right there, you can see. Actually, you could see it better when he was behind the wall. He's making that kind of animation where, I don't know, he kind of goes like this, and the little balls are kind of around him. You can kind of see here, but the quality's not so great. He's charging up a right click. When you see that, you want to do your deflect. If you do it properly, you could probably just deflect as soon as you are finished deflecting all of his orbs. Then you can swift strike. That might just kill him right there. If not, then you just turn around and melee or right click melee. Pick your poison. And yeah, so a bit of a small error there. You probably could have just killed him with that. Instead, you go for the left click and the swift strike, which is fine, right? I think that's what you did. Yeah. Okay, you got the Transcendence. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Chase this guy. Yeah. Don't be afraid to reload while he's in Wraith form. You're at 16 shurikens, so don't be afraid to reload. That's cool. Nice. Alright, I kind of want to get to the point in the video where you start needing feedback, because so far I'm very happy with your gameplay. So on that note, about right here, after you killed this Reaper, would have been a great time to start looking for a flank. Since you're already on this right side, you can go behind church, you can go this way, and just look for a deep flank over there. Downtime is the perfect time to start setting up flanks. This is downtime. You just cap the point, a fight just finished, you can go and get a nice position, and just wait there, and just be patient. So far, your gameplay has been extremely patient, and I love that. You will absolutely climb with this kind of patience. Now you just kind of need the mechanics to back it up, which I can feel your mechanics aren't quite on point. You know, with the left clicks and the right clicks, the swift strikes, the not deflecting, the Zenyatta, right click, things like that. So, but your gameplay so far is very intelligent, in my opinion. You know, there was that one error when you didn't help out your Zenyatta with the Reaper earlier. But aside from that, your gameplay's pretty good. And also, like we talked about just now, you're not flinking. Okay. Yes, this is good. Did you know that his health was that low? You didn't. So, a little bit risky, in my opinion, unless maybe you're in comms, which I don't think you are. You didn't know how much health he had. Although, actually, can we kind of guess based on some rockets from here? Looks like she just missed that one. Well, the only thing I wanted to point out was it would have been nice if you kind of were just a little bit patient, waited for your deflect, just kind of backed off a little bit before you fully went in and then get a nice deflect in. But maybe you knew that he was low on health and you could just kill him. So we'll leave it at that. Cool. So now you look for a flank here. This is great. Yes. You want to get aggressive here. What's the kill feed at? It's just the Reaper. So it's a 6v5. You want to get aggressive right here. No. Right. Oop. Yeah, let's just say right here. Oh, I went too far. Okay, so you kill him. Yeah, it's go time. And is somebody above you? No, I guess not. You want to go for the Mercy. The Mercy. And actually, you know, the soldier was sitting still, looked like, so. Flex. Okay, so this is probably your first really big error. Okay, so right here, you can see the Mercy. Your goal, and actually, you know, from right here, you need to start pushing forward. It's a 6v5. Your team is already in position. They're ready to go. In fact, I think we heard the Earth Shatter. This is the first time where you're being too patient. When you have an advantage like this, you need to start getting aggressive. And I don't mean to just swift strike in and, you know, start fighting, but definitely start moving forward. Assess the situation. Maybe Reinhardt gets a really good Earth Shatter. You can kill a tank right away. You know, but that being said, your priority here is Mercy. 100% is Mercy. You need to find her and kill her right away. That was your number one priority. So basically what happened here is you took way too long to engage. I don't think any of those left clicks landed. You went for Soldier, which isn't horrible, but the Mercy's right there. You got to go for the Mercy. Yeah. So, and yeah, this 1v1's not horrible, but your decision making was what got you killed there. If you go for that Mercy, this fight goes way better, and you needed to do it sooner. Cool. So yeah, so basically you just kind of took too long. And it looks like the Earth Shatter wasn't that great from Reinhardt. But still, if you'd gone for the Mercy, I guarantee you that fight goes way better. Cool. So you're just pressing. Oh no, the mechanics. Let me see that again. Oh, 2. Okay, so I'm going to start wrapping this VOD up. I have a lot of VODs to do today, sorry. Your play seems great, except for those couple decisions that we pointed out, so hopefully you can go through that. But that being said, your mechanics, I think, are what's bringing you down. As you climb, you simply cannot miss that many shots. Especially the 2 you just, I think it was 2 right clicks you missed on Soldier, right? 1, 2. So if you can just spend some time working on your mechanics, your deflects, your swift strikes, your right clicks, your left clicks. And we only saw 1 Dragon Blade, which got Transcendent, so I don't know how good your Dragon Blades are. But I'm gonna guess and say that you're one of those players who your gameplay decision making wise is pretty solid. Your positioning's pretty good, except I need you to flank more. But the thing that's holding you back the most right now is your mechanics. If you can work on your mechanics with this kind of level of decision making and positioning, you could easily hit Masters, I think. Definitely Diamond. So let's kind of keep this playing for a little bit longer. Yeah, because as you climb, these mechanics will get punished more and more. And we know that the... Oh, nice. Now you're popping off. And we know that the... Actually, I don't know if I agree with this Dragon Blade. You guys just got 2 kills, right? You killed the Soldier, you killed the McCree. You could probably win this without this Dragon Blade. Hey, what happened? That's weird. Because if you can continue... Because you were just killing everybody. If you can... So right here... You guys killed McCree, I think, right? Cool. you could probably just kill. She's got the Discord on her. With one more right click and a melee, you probably kill her, especially if your team is helping you at all. And if not, then maybe Zenyatta gets spooked into using his Transcendence early. Cool. Then you wait it out. Then you Dragon Blade. So definitely be more patient with the Dragon Blade. If the opponents bring out another ultimate, I'm not quite sure what it would be, but let's assume that the opponents, you hear a call out. Okay, fine. That's an okay time to use a Transcendence. Unless, of course, it's, to use Dragon Blade. Unless, of course, it's the Transcendence. If it's the Transcendence, then you wait for the Transcendence to finish, then you Dragon Blade. So I hope that makes sense. Cool. So let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. A little bit slow on the deflect there. That was kind of an obvious time that he would deflect, or Death Blossom. So like right here, you got to be thinking, okay, he's looking for a Death Blossom. So you got to have that deflect ready to go. So just a little bit too slow in my opinion, but still good. So I think you actually were anticipating it. So cool. If not, then that was just a reactionary play, in which case, good. Good Swift Strike. Yeah, so that fight I think goes a lot better if you are more patient with that Dragon Blade. And let's kind of look at that, because right here, yeah, you had it up this whole time. Oh no, it was up in 3 seconds, yeah. So like around this time, when you did Dragon Blade, you had deflect up in 2 seconds. Even if the Reaper does do a Death Blossom, there's a chance that you actually have time to deflect it. I think there's a good chance, you can win this without Dragon Blade. Zen probably would have gotten spooked at some point, use Transcendence. Great, then you can Dragon Blade and clean up the fight afterwards. So I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but I just kind of want to highlight that sometimes you could just win a fight without ultimates, and the more you can hold on to them, the better. I feel like sometimes players, they get like a kill or two, and they're like, oh crap, okay, cool, now we're just going to clean up the fight with an ultimate. It's like, okay, well, try to do it without it. Like, you might not necessarily need to, because that's how you create a snowball. That's how you can secure wins. If you blow it, because a lot of times you'll bust a Dragon Blade out, and then someone else uses an ultimate, and someone else uses an ultimate, and you're like, guys, come on, like that was really silly. So try to be a little bit more patient with your Dragon Blades, especially in the case where you already got 2 kills. So cool. And then like we talked about, if they start using ultimates, cool, then you can start trading with them depending on what they use. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. So definitely work on your mechanics a bit, just across the board. I think they use improvements. Your Dragon Blade usage, the first one I think was warranted, if I'm not mistaken. The second one was too early. Actually, let's look at that first one. Was it warranted? It's around here somewhere. Oh, actually, well, no, this one was totally warranted. There were still people to clean up, and you wanted to secure this fight because there was the Reaper, no, the Winston. I think there was a Reaper too, and the Zen. Actually, to be honest, now that I'm watching this again, you might have been able to hold on to this as well. How many bullets did you have? You had 19. Yeah, actually, so maybe that's some good feedback for you. A little bit too quick to use those Dragon Blades. So let's kind of go over that. When is a good time to Dragon Blade? To open up a fight is totally reasonable, especially if you have nano boost. Another time is like, well, a good example is like 2 CP maps. When you're trying to like absolutely win a fight and win it quickly. For like escort maps, there isn't so much of a sense of urgency, where like in a situation like that, the opponents are probably gonna give up ground in order to set up for the next fight. Whereas on the last point of escort, that's when everyone's going to start being very quick to use ultimates, similar to the way a 2 CP map functions on point B, where you need to get that win and very cleanly, and again, it needs to be very quick and very, very clean. So when else is a good time to use Dragon Blade? Another time would be like if the fight's devolving, like let's say both teams got 1 kill or both teams got 2 kills. Okay, cool. That's a time when you can use Dragon Blade to secure that win. Whereas in these 2 examples, if you look at the kill feed, you guys are up on kills like crazy. And if we look at this other one, Where was it? It's right here. Let's see what the kill feed is. Oh right, you guys had killed McCree and Soldier. Your Hanzo died, but that was this was about 15 seconds ago. So he's probably back in the fight by now. Or at least close to. Actually, this is probably his arrow right here. If not, it's this one. Sorry. Horrible. This one or this one. So yeah. Yeah, so anyways, when you're up 2 kills, maybe hold on to that Dragon Blade. If it's like a, if both teams got 2 kills, okay, yeah, then maybe you can use that Dragon Blade. Cool, so I hope that makes sense. I need you to flank more, pay attention to your flanks more, push them, contest them. Your patience is very good. I love your patience in general. In terms of kind of engaging and poking with fights, so that's great. Cool. I think that wraps it up. If you like this video, please like it and please subscribe. Thank you.